Alright, it will be time to do some PvP in this game. I've heard that the PvP aspect of this game is very fun, and I've also heard that it's quite balanced, so we will find that out very soon. Okay, find matches and let's go. Now, I don't have the best possible equipment. I think that I'm still learning the game. There is a lot of areas where I have to improve myself in this game, but I think with time I will definitely get there. Overall, I'm very excited to see how this will work and how this overall looks. Should be like a arena, but we will see. Perhaps we will have a tournament at one point. Alright, well, let's go. So the match lasts 5 minutes. Okay. Now, one thing that I have to adjust is the button position. It is a little bit uncomfortable to use the buttons in this current layout. Well, I think I'm getting absolutely destroyed over here. I got frozen for a second. Very action-packed so far, and the combat is very fast. Now, you can play versus PC players if you are using a phone to play the game on, so that's a very interesting aspect. Cross-platform magic, something that is relatively new and I would say relatively interesting. I think I won the first round, somehow. Did not expect to win, but okay. But I believe that I will not win in the second round. I got absolutely torn to shreds. That was actually hilarious. And somehow I am still alive. Now I still have to... well, I'm not alive anymore, so okay. I think I'll have to adjust the relics and of course the other weapons. There is probably a optimal combination that I am missing, but I will get there. And I won! Somehow. Well, I did not expect to win this round, but okay. That was very interesting. Let's go to the second round. So far I can tell you that I like how the PvP in this game works. I expected something a little bit different. I expected something that's more open world like. I've heard that they will add something similar to that in the future, we will see. Now I think that... okay, that's a very interesting... that was very interesting. I think that was a bot, not really sure. Definitely does not feel like a player. However, I might be wrong. Well, that was too easy to be a player, so I would say that this was a bot. So I guess between real players you will also fight bots from time to time, which is okay. I guess that's one way to get a win if you keep losing in the PvP mode. Well then, let's go towards the next match. Now the 3 weapons that I'm currently using, they are practically my most powerful weapons. One of my most powerful weapons. However, they still have to be leveled up. And I've heard that the weapons are also limited to a certain power point so that it is balanced. Which is a very nice thing, honestly. That means, in the end, that the skill and the module layout not the module layout, but the weapon layout will prevail. I think the second player might also be a bot, but not really sure. The third round, to be more accurate. Yes, this is definitely another bot. Let me quickly go through the match over here. I thought about live streaming the game, and I think I will do that in the upcoming days, because this game is really fun, and I personally really enjoy playing it. Okay, well that was again way too easy. Okay, let's go to the next round. There were a couple updates. I think the updates did fix some of the issues within the game. I know that that a lot of hackers have been banned, like 20,000, 25,000 players have been banned because of using very interesting. Other software that did give them advantage. I personally haven't encountered a cheater so far. I think I didn't. I haven't experienced being one hit yet. I haven't experienced a boss being one hit so far. That's been pretty clean so far, and I personally think that the issue with the hackers has been a little bit overblown. But if there is hacking, then that should be banned, and it should be prevented. Okay, well, looks like I was getting sniped for a moment. Let's approach. I have to say, it's very fast-paced. I really like the PvP pace in this game. It's really fun. The only thing that I have to improve is basically my weapons and the relic layout. And of course, perhaps I will have to change the weapon layout. And most importantly, I will have to change the button layout if I want to be more effective at this. Okay, I got stunned. Both of us have around the same amount of health. So this might be a very close match, we will see. We have the same idea, which is funny. And I think we also have almost the same weapons. Okay, I have stunned my opponent, and now the skill did some pretty good damage. And I won the first round, okay. I don't expect to win the second one, that's me being honest. Not really sure what they're doing here, they are running around. Okay, that's a little bit interesting. That's a little bit weird. Okay, the opponent is at 50% health left. I am almost full health at the moment, but I feel like that's about to change very quickly. That's just my feeling. I might be wrong. Okay, I'm getting destroyed at the moment. Let me do this real quick. Okay, that was a nice match. That was a nice fight and a nice match. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's go to the next round. Honestly, I think I will have to improve a lot based on a couple matches that I did here. I think I'm not really, you know, there yet, although I really like how this plays so far. And my apologies if the microphone sounds a little bit weird. I think I have to actually buy a new one. Not really sure what's happening, but I think it's broken. Okay, this is my next opponent, and I started with the pistols as usual. Then I go and try to stun them, but I think that's not going to work. I also forgot to mention I have to improve all of my equipment. Basically have to get the resistances up and the critical hits up. That also is really important for the PvP mode. I think I'm going to win the first match, but again we will see what will happen. Anything can happen in a short amount of time. I had to cancel the skill there. Did not want to take any unnecessary damage. Let's not fall in the water. Not really sure what happens if you fall in the water. Perhaps you take damage? I don't know. Okay, the first round was a little bit easy, but we will see what will happen in the next one. Yes, I think I will die here. I might lose the second one. Okay, I lost the second round, but I think I lost yeah, that was the second one. This is the third one. I think I will actually win this, but again, anything is possible. They are running around, okay. One thing that might have to be improved is definitely the camera angle. Sometimes the camera angles are really weird and not really that fast for the character movements. Okay, that was the second round, the third round for this match, and I would say that was a very nice fight. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm actually very surprised by how enjoyable the PvP aspect of this game is. Now, I've heard that we will get something like a Battle Royale mod in the future. If that's true, that's going to be pretty interesting. And I've also heard that it might be a like open world type of PvP map that also sounds very interesting and definitely something that I would play. Of course, hopefully they will retain the same balance options as with the current PvP mode. The current PvP mode is fun, but I would say that if you play with a team, that also might be fun. Like a team match or something similar to that. I think we might get something like that in the future. That definitely was a bot. Was a very quick victory, very quick match. Let's go to the next match. In most games that I play, there is usually a PvP aspect. For example, in Eve, I practically mostly do PvP in that game so far. That's basically my favorite aspect of Eve. In this game, I really like the co-op aspect, and overall I really like the teamwork. Some of the game modes are really difficult, and I will try to record all of them. Been really busy with the story, but the story is very long, honestly. I'm very surprised at the length of the story. Basically 1.5 hours per story update, which is a lot, to be honest. But I personally don't mind. The length is actually very fun experience, and I'm very excited to see how it will end. Of course, we have the first 6 chapters, and then I think they will add more chapters as the game goes on. But yeah, the PvP aspect, the PvE aspect so far have been really fun, really enjoyable, and I'm very surprised to find out that the PvP is actually balanced. Now, there is definitely a lot more room for improvement for PvP. While it's balanced, I noticed that the levels of the players is a little bit different. Plus 1 or 2 levels is the difference in the matchmaking, I guess. So perhaps that needs to be improved. I don't know. It's just me guessing about things in this game. Now, I currently have around 12,000 combat power, which isn't a lot, to be honest. I've met some friends who have around 15,000, some of them have 25,000, so I still have to improve a lot. I'm currently focusing on the weapons and on the equipment. That's my current objective to improve. Slowly I'm getting the purple armors and slowly replacing the blue ones. And I think once that is completed, the combat power of the character should be drastically improved. That's what I think, but we will see what will happen in the future. Overall, this game is a lot of fun. One of the most fun games that I played in a very long time. And I'm actually surprised. Did not expect it to be this fun. But it is, and I'm also downloading it currently on PC. because the battery, it's currently summer here and the phone and the tablet heat up a lot. Alright, well, that was the first PvP run that I did in Tower of Fantasy. And honestly, so far I'm very impressed and surprised how fun this game is. So with that being said, hope that you enjoyed, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.